The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
The sky. I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Oh my god, June and stuff.
Fire!
Oh
Just
god,
close
like a
your
mini
eyes
game.
and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy.
Yeah, is that where the
It
sun
and everything
shines?
on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even
Okay, Nibelheim backstory, of
human?
course.
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you say?
So you heeded
Oh my
the call
god!
too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are
Where's
having a little
Choco?
get-together.
Oh my god!
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Goes all looking badass. Bottom swell looking just like original. Okay. Hold on, did she just summon Kate Sith? Okay. Whoa, we're in summon times now. Okay, yep, lots of summons. Oh my god, the entrance. Oh, of course he's still dancing around. Another mini game. Oh my god, that's the Don Corneo. The mini games, they've got mini games.
Excuse me.
Meanwhile,
Could you look after my friend? Just
Meanwhile.
for a bit.
are they putting like Ever Crisis? Are they just mixing all of the fun?
Tutelary
fantasies?
creatures.
Whoa, hang
Said
on.
only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
She was floating in live
Disturb
stream.
my slumber. It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Okay, well I have to go through that really slowly. Because did we not just see the same end fight that we've just had? Twin pack pre-order. I mean,
We hope anticipated
Who?
games.
who? Right, okay. We're gonna stop a lot of this. Okay.
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
Okay. First things first. That's Aerith's mother. Not mother, but not mother. She's in the background
The
here.
world's ending. At least,
There. She's behind me. She's right there. Okay? That's who's speaking right at the beginning. That's Aerith's mum that's not her mum, that I always forget the name of. So Zack's with Cloud, with her.
that's what everyone's saying.
And the plate's been destroyed. But that's not Aerith's home area. So is it that the plate doesn't exist yet and this is actually Zack's time? I don't know. You The do. sky. I'm sure you do. I don't like it. Okay. Jinan, expected. What's he firing
Ready to
at?
fire, sir. Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
He's firing for funsies. Okay, here's the mini game, which is hopefully, I mean, it's definitely going to look much better in the final game because the characters look so low quality in this. But here is definitely where our mini game comes in. I suck at it.
Just close.
Okay, we're running around An overgrown area.
Just close
An overgrown area. Where is that? You guys can tell me. You know where that is.
your eyes and listen.
This is beneath Junon. Clearly, that's beneath Junon.
Tell me you can't.
And then, oh, that's the entrance to Cosmo Canyon. I didn't even click. Okay. I mean, looks exactly as I would have imagined it. That's amazing. Okay, now, sunken ships. I was wondering if this would be near Junon. I'm trying to think where there are sunken ships.
Rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
I like the teamwork that we've got going on in these. Lots of combo attacks.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the
And then that looking like that looks like that in the original cinematic. So
same
that's
as
pretty
these
cool.
monsters?
Like that. Great. That looks great.
Am I even human?
Okay,
Poor Sephi, bless him.
we're looking for Sephiroth.
Right, that's clearly right at the beginning and calm.
Think you can find him?
But no, hang on, because when does Kate sits in Golden Saucer? So actually, that's actually Golden Saucer. I think they may have edited. I think they may have cut the two together for this. And he's actually talking to somebody else. Like that could be a calm shot when they're in the hotel, and this is later on in Golden Saucer. But it might also just be the cinematics for that part of the game.
Oh, Sephiroth.
Oh my god, I love the detail of his face. Like, look at this. I need to go back ever so slightly.
Him?
Look at the detail of his eyes. Like, they look sewn. Like they are. They are sewn up eyes.
Oh,
The quality of that is so good.
Sephiroth. You see.
So you
Right, okay, so he is the cat, and then he pops into his giant puppet self.
did the call too, did
Bam
you?
bam.
What are you talking?
Super cool. I mean, that kind of makes me feel a bit like a Disney Kingdom Hearts sort of character type thing with the big punchy puppet. And also, what is this? That's the buggy. That's the buggy. But where is it driving? It doesn't seem open world. It seems to have a path that it's possibly having to stick to.
Talking about?
No, I tell a lie. It goes out. Okay, Chocobo walking up a side of a wall. Why? I'm still intrigued by these boats sticking out through the water. Chocobo going up a side of a wall.
See, your brother's down there.
And also different coloured chocobos. Does that mean that we actually have access to chocobo breeding? Or is it going to be a bit closed off where the chocobos have already, you've got your different versions and you have to buy them kind of thing? There is a world in the distance here. And I'm not quite sure which one that is. Like, there is a town there, or at least just some remains of somewhere. Maybe that is Fort Condor? Although I don't see a big bird on an egg.
Are having a
Oh my god, is that Zach's place? Is this Gongaga? Is that Gongaga?
little get.
Okay, right. Segways. It's the year 2023 and no one uses segways. So why did they decide to create segways in this game? This is clearly Costa del Sol. Why?
Together.
Oh my gosh. funny.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Right, okay, this old dude who's
I
clearly... He's clearly a... No, we can't be going as far as Medial. This can't be
Because
Medial.
I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular...
Oh my god, are we going as far as Medial? Because I need to remind myself of my entire, like, life of how Final Fantasy VII goes, because do we go to Medial before Aerith in the pyramid situation, and then we go back again when Cloud and Tifa are having a time of their life?
cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Right, so, like, he's seeing Sephi right there with that guy. Here's the guy. He's seeing Sephi. We know this is the Midgard's like, easy. It's doing its usual, and this bottom swell. Ah, they're okay. So they've extended the area. Okay, so I think the situation is this. This has just answered it for us. So you will not have a huge world map that is fully open and you travel. It will be exactly the same as the first Final Fantasy remake, where you will have linear areas between each town or area. That you have a very distinct path to follow. Like, yes, it may seem open. There will be open spaces and fights will occur in them, exactly like the first one. But you will not have a fully open world. It will be actual sort of linear paths, even though it doesn't look like it. The reason I'm saying that is because this is clearly in the background of... This is the same looking area as the sunken ships. There's even a ship over there. There's a ship. So it's the bottom underneath Junon. It's the town where Priscilla is, and this will be the walkway between well, Fort Condor, probably. They're probably going to force Fort Condor on us. So I would say that this town, just this shot proves that it's not going to be an open world map, like as we know old games to be, which we haven't had for probably over 10 years now anyway, so it's understandable.
Come on!
So some really nice teamwork shots there. And right, okay, seriously. What is happening with Cait Sith and Aerith in this shot? So Cait Sith, first and foremost, there's a little thing next to Cait Sith's HP bar there with a little Cait Sith image, which must be the guy, the big white dude, right? This is the dude underneath the cat. And he's got materia in his hands. But he's come out of nowhere as if he's come out of her, like he's a summon. But he isn't a summon, so what is this? Although he was... Is it just... Maybe she's already just fighting something, and he was just the cat, and he's bringing out his big friend? Like, that could be another combo attack, like the one before it. So they're just showing two different pairings of combo attacks. Maybe that's the situation.
On me.
And that's when these two have fun, back in their backstory. And that looks really nice. I really love, even though it's low quality for me right now, I really love the fiery, lightningy-ness going on in that shot, on that monster. Look, I'll say it so many times because it's true. Sephi and Cloud are in love, okay? They love each other, and that pairing shot, just perfect for my belief in how Sephi just loves Cloud, okay? He's obsessed. And they're right, okay, so now we're in Summon World, okay? Summon World. How is this gonna work? If they just... There's nothing on screen to show anything other than it's just exactly the same as the last game. But they... Okay, so what was that first one? Was that Alexandria? And then... Or Alexander. And then, is that... I don't know, because we've already had Ifrit. What's this running dude? Oh my god, is it, do they have Zion and 7? I'm sorry, I really need to play the game again to remind myself of the summons. It's clearly been too long. He looks cool. And then we've definitely got Odin there. He's got enough legs, good to see. Hold on, what's he fighting? Okay, just a normal. And then the entrance to...
Look!
And the dancing, of course, some more dancing. Another dancing mini game. If we got to dance when we're on a date, probably. Yuffie in an outfit. Is that Yuffie in an outfit? Don is also dancing. The owner of the Battle Square. Maybe the Battle Square is also going to be... Well, he's the owner of the whole place, but like maybe now he's... He also does a big dance. Hilarious. Right. Oh my god, look at these chocobos. Okay, first and foremost. So it looks like a Nintendo Switch game. It looks like Mario Kart. However, well actually no, it looks like the Chocobo game that they released last year. So I guess they've integrated the two. But on top of that, this dude above me, has accessories. This Chocobo has accessories, which means they're definitely going to make it much more of a game. I think they're integrating the Chocobo GP game with this game, where you will be able to buy and add accessories to Chocobo. Because why would this guy have some and others not? And then this is one of those mini games within Chocobo, Golden Saucer. So, yeah. I mean, again, this is also one of the mini games, but is this a mini game? Yes. From what we can see, start and goal, this is also a mini game. So they are showing us the mini games, which is beautiful. Ah, right. Okay, hang on. This lady... Okay, so in this shot, there's no one in the background. This lady is in the first one. She is a known character. Not that I remember who she is.
Excuse me.
Which means Zach's in that same timeline, right? I'm not imagining it, am I? She's definitely in the first one as a bit of a not much character, but she's in it. She's definitely in it. And he's there. So that means...
Could you look after my friend?
He's in that timeline.
Just for a bit.
And they're all just staring at the screen, which is what they did in the first game. Okay, Junon. Perfect assassination car right there, just saying. Minigame times. That's clearly going to be just a much bigger thing than it originally was.
A weapon?
Okay, she is floating in livestream, but she's seeing a weapon. So that can't be the Bugenhagen times. Which means that she is in either... She's got to be in the time where they all go into the crater, which means this game goes really far in the storyline. It actually might be the end of Disc 2 in the original game. And then Disc 3, for their Part 3, is going to be the same amount of content. And the only thing it was with the... See, they're going to have to make more content, because for the original game, it had... Like, Disc 3 doesn't really have that much game, storyline left. It's just that it had everything else prior, so the whole world map and the access to all of the minigames and everything. So it was a lot of data that it had to write to a disc, which we don't really have that problem anymore. I mean, we do, but it's different now. So they must go as far as the end of Disc 2 in the original. And this is meant to be a weapon.
Tutelary creatures.
said only to appear when
I'm still trying to work out what the hell I'm looking at.
the planet is in grave danger.
He looks a bit too much like Raps, one of those guys. He's not looking like a weapon. I wasn't happy about that.
Very creatures, said only to appear when the planet
Like,
is
that
in
doesn't,
grave danger.
to me, that doesn't look impressive. Not as impressive as the original weapons. Like, they must be making them a bit more sort of generic monstery looking rather than the kind of robotic, mechanical looking monster things that I thought the original ones looked like. And I really liked that about them. I really liked their design, and I was really hoping we would have exactly the same designs. Maybe we will, but it doesn't look like it.
Who dares to...
Okay, so Vincent. Okay, Vincent.
Only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
So that's him busting out of his coffin. There's not much to see.
Dares disturb my slumber.
Okay. There's a nice bit of treasure just there. Just don't forget. Pick that up. Kate Sith's in this shot. Kate Sith's right next to me. He's here. Everyone... Right, okay. So everybody in our party at this point is in this shot. Tell me if I'm missing anyone. So this is a cutscene, which means it's probably not optional. Why would it be? Yuffie isn't optional anymore. And he looks the same. Like, he just looks as he should, and he sounds great.
It's upon...
Okay, now these shots are the ones where I'm starting to say, hey, are we actually seeing stuff from the original game? So let's see if if I'm correct.
on us.
So that...
The reunion.
Things falling down.
When
Her fighting.
worlds
With all of the things floating around.
merge,
Him fighting old Sephi with a one wing.
I'm
I think that's all from the first one.
waiting, Cloud.
So, do they also love the February 29th, just to really, really remind people that next year's a leap year? They've really pushed for that. I love it. I just think that's great. But yeah, so I'd say those last few shots that we saw, maybe they're going to come in the form of a recap at the beginning. So they're not really like playable scenes, they're just to remind you, because one of the things they said was that you don't have to have played the first game in order to play this one, which is insane. It really is, but maybe that is their way of doing it, where they are just going to do a recap of some form of those final battles and, hey, here's Zack, kind of thing.